Maggie Hall has a surplus of memories of her dad, but now she worries his memories of her are quickly fading.
He was very outgoing, loved fishing, camping, and now he doesn't do any of that anymore.
The 74-year-old recently got a diagnosis that changed not only his life, but the lives of those who love him.
My father was diagnosed last fall with Lewy body dementia and Parkinson's disease. And the Lewy body dementia is the fastest progressing Alzheimer's that there is.
It's the second most common neurological disorder worldwide. And here in Alberta, it affects about 8,000 Albertans that we know of.
It basically takes their life away from them. They go from being talkative and communicative and social, and then slowly the illness takes away their memory, and then eventually their body forgets to work and it shuts down. But it not only affects the person with Alzheimer's, it affects the family as well, because it takes several people to care for an individual with Alzheimer's. So it's quite a tragic family illness.
And while Murray Andrew Hall is coping with his illness thousands of kilometers away in Lindsay, Ontario, his daughter Maggie is coping as best as she can in Lethbridge. She's planning a benefit concert to raise funds for the Alzheimer's Society of Alberta and Parkinson's Alberta to be held May 24th at the Smokehouse Barbecue and Bar.
We're having a bunch of different bands in from 11 o'clock in the morning till about 1 o'clock in the evening. Some silent auction items, some live auction items. It's going to be all different genres of music as well.
Maggie's goal is to raise at least $5,000 for the two organizations to help others struggling with the symptoms of these diseases.
I mean, anything that she does for us is amazing because all the money gets used locally. So, I mean, it gets used for programs, for phone calls and support group meetings.
Alzheimer's affects upwards of 50,000 people across Canada. And although Parkinson's and Alzheimer's generally affect people who are over 50, they can still show up in people under 40. According to Brian Treadwell of Parkinson's Alberta, no two people are affected the same way.
For a lot of people, it's a tremor in the hand or the leg. It's the shuffling. It's the balance, always falling forward. And it's just the general aches and pains, stiffness in the body. And there's other non-motor problems that people have, like fatigue and maybe hallucinations.
When I seen him in March, you could see the Parkinson's and the Alzheimer's, just the way he spoke and he was shuffling his feet and stuff.
At this point, neither disease has a cure. Researchers are still trying to figure out the genetic and environmental factors that trigger these diseases.
We don't know. Research is ongoing. We're getting closer and closer to finding a cure or finding ways to at least slow down the progression of Parkinson's disease. If we could do that, that would be a milestone.
A milestone that Hall hopes to see in her father's lifetime. For Go Southern Alberta, I'm Jeanette Rocher.